Okay. Yeah, stream dead. Scuff time. Yeah, I know. I know. Just... Okay. Is that the reason it was... No fucking shot, dude. Path beat the internet. 1 second. I'm gonna be farming you for ads. I apologize. Okay. Is it all working? Is it all working? Can you see? Is it good? How'd you fix it? Alright, so you wanna know what's fucking funny? On OBS, the whole time, for the past 3 streams as well, so, Sprigsy told me to enable a rescale loader because it'll like drop frames. It'll make it slightly more choppy, but it will like improve the quality and make it consistent for you guys. The issue is that it was set to automatic. Even though I asked whether I should change it, the settings, he just said like just enable it, it'll be fine. It was set to auto, and its automatic was not even the bare minimum. It was the literal minimum. Like, for 0 kilobytes per second, it would start dropping frames. So that extra processing was automatically, like, destroying me. So that's why it was having so many issues for so long. Now, we have 0 drop frames. It is consistent. Can you guys see flashing? No, that's just my monitor. Okay, I think I know what the issue is, and it's the fact that my monitor is higher hertz than the game is used to. So, it just does it. So, it's working now. 0 drop frames, consistent connection. I think we're set. I think we are. Oh my god! All right, finally. It's only been fucking. Hey Path, tell your roommates to stop downloading furry porn. Stream is dying. I would. There's only one roommate in right now, and I would unironically yell that at him if it wouldn't confuse the fuck out of him, because I know it would just confuse him. He would have no fucking idea where the fuck that's coming from. All right, so finally, this game has been gifted to me like over a year ago when I first started streaming. Andy gifted this fucking game to me on Steam and just kept asking consistently and politely too. I would like to add that this man has been politely asking me for over a year to play this game. He hasn't been an ass about it at all. Talk louder? Oh shit, is it actually? Hold on. Ah. Oh yeah, it is kind of quiet. What the hell? Ah! Oh, it's because I'm looking that way. Oh, okay. Hold on. I got this. When are you gonna play Simpsons Hit and Run? Mods, ban Ginger. I'm gonna turn down the voice, music, sound effects, ambience. What the fuck is a movie? Alright, can you hear me now? Every time I asked, I was like, excuse me, Pat, you remember about Planescape? Motherfucker actually made him. So, I promised him that I was gonna play it today, like, earlier, like, typical time, like, you know, we're 4 hours late. The reason why I couldn't is because I was stopping by my parents' place to pick up a part of my bed frame, and the bottle cap table, if you remember from the D&D Lego building stream, the bottle cap table, I picked that up today. So we finally could start building Lego sets again. Yeah, hold on, we have a whole... Oh. Oh, okay, so it's just... So that's Wizards of the Coast logo. Okay, so these are just, like, pre-rendered cutscenes, I'm assuming. It's still loud? Are you serious? Hold on. I'm going into OBS for this shit. I am also talking kind of quieter. I'm also right now right next to the fucking microphone. I'm talking kind of quieter because I don't want to cause the echo. Like, I'm sure you can still hear some echo, but I don't want to start talking like this and just have it reverb around the place like a fucking ping pong machine. 1 second, I'm going to turn up my mic volume. There we go. How's that sound? 10. Is it too much? I promise I won't scream. Maybe. Man, will you start playing? Look, I gotta make sure it all works, alright? We're still set. There's no drops in quality. It seems good. New life. Oh my fucking god, I look like I just woke up. Like, this is literally just me when I woke up. How the fuck are we gonna play this? So, I went Barbarian for Baldur's Gate 3. I'm thinking... Do we want to go a bit more specialized? Or do you just want to be really... Oh, I can't lower them any further. Okay. How much can I put in? Wait, why does it lower my armor class so much? Oh, that's horrible! Oh, fuck that. Excuse me. So I can have 18... 18... and 12. Perfect. Yeah, this seems like a good character. No, fuck that. Alright. How are we doing this? Nips, why the fuck is your name so fancy? Well, the game has a webcam. Yeah, it's built into the system. It's great. More ads, are you serious? What does con stand for? Constitution. It is just basically your health. So this is straight up just D&D. We got
best mages, 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 best.
Who the fuck is Matt? We need Matt start gifting people again. No, I don't want to ask that. 3 ads. Hey, at least it's not 13. All right, so we got strength, we got wisdom, we got intelligence, we got dexterity, we got constitution, and we got riz. This is what we got. I kind of don't want to go Barbarian, because I'm probably just going to keep going strength build for the rest of the Baldur's Gate games. Path, the lower the AC, the better the AD&D. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by better AD&D? I might go Spellcaster. How good is the spell? Like, so, clearly, every single game that is made off of D&D will naturally have a favor towards some classes. Because D&D has never been perfectly balanced. So no matter what system they use or whatever minor tweaks they make, the classes are never going to be fundamentally equal. And so far from what I can tell, there are plenty of games where sometimes magic users are more powerful, other times strength users are more powerful, like melee combat, and then it's specific melee, specific spellcasters, all that shit. What is the worst class in this one? What is the worst class? What is wisdom and constitution for? When the ads will end, I will explain everything, because I will happily autismo out about D&D. Hands down. Go full strength, wipe them out of existence with one slap. I'm really tempted to. Actually, how much is this gonna give me if I go full strength? Wait, well, I didn't see this. What? What the fuck? What? Wait. Okay, your strength is average. Above average. Well above average, you gain +1 to all melee rolls. Gives you +1 to hit, and +1 with all melee attacks. +2, +3. +2 to hit, +3 to attack, +4 to attack, +5 to attack, +6 to attack. It's the AD&D strength system. This is different for me. I have never played with this. By suggesting go int in charisma and then whichever. You'll have a good time, promise. Okay, so while the ads were going, I was talking about how every single D&D like game, since D&D itself is never actually totally balanced among all the classes, every single game, no matter what version they use and what tweaks they give, there's always some classes that are better than others in every single game, no matter what. It's just how the dice crumbles. It's how the dice crumble. It's how the cookie crumble. I keep mixing metaphors. I'm missing them too. Wisdom is good too. Okay, so that's new. Okay, so some of you were asking. So strength, your raw strength power. It adjusts how like well you attack things. Apparently, it directly affects the damage. Didn't know about this system. I ain't gonna lie. It's AD&D, as Kiwi said. I didn't know. Can you change your appearance? Probably after this screen. Intelligence is your book smarts. It generally goes for wizards on their casting. It affects a lot of casting and like your knowledge of things, like your knowledge of history, your knowledge of religion, things like that. On the opposite end is wisdom. It's the other side of the coin, basically. It isn't your book smarts, but your street smarts. It is the experience you gain. Like, for a very good example, use this, I think it was from Tumblr, is intelligence is knowing...
Wisdom char give row dialogue options and you gain a lot of exp through dialogue.
Why is that so quiet? TTS is weirdly quiet. Anyways, so intelligence is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad. It is knowing factual statements about things. And then wisdom is knowing how to apply those things in reality. It's really hard to explain. Like, if you don't really get this, I could try to go more in depth if you need me to. Dexterity is your speed, how quick you are, like how, your effective ability to dodge. Int is book smarts. Yep, book smarts, street smarts. What I find weird is that in the versions that I play D&D, when you increase your dexterity, it automatically increases your armor class because it's like your ability to dodge weapons. But the higher this is, the lower your armor class is. That's different for me. What does AD&D stand for? What's the A in AD&D? Does this affect anything? No. You possess genius level intelligence, exceptional, above average, average. Can I be stupid? I don't like how the game doesn't give me the option to be stupid. Lower number is better AC in this. Okay. What is wisdom? How does this affect anything? I'm not seeing anything change. Heroic proportions. They have seemingly a different... Oh, okay. Higher wisdom gives you bonus to experience points in this game. That's interesting. That's not something that I have ever ran or heard about people running. For obvious reasons. You don't want to give one player more experience than another. But that's really interesting for a game. I kind of like that. Possess exceptional wisdom and willpower. So they add willpower to it as like a way to describe wisdom, which is interesting. It's not something I would directly disagree with, but it's not something I would think about either. Because I can like kind of see it. Huh. That's interesting. I kind of like that. All right. And then Constitution, it directly affects your hit points, how many times you can get hit. It affects your health and basically how good you are at resisting like poison, drugs, things like that. It's your tolerance to stuff and your ability to withstand your ability for your body to withstand hardship. And this is just Riz. Charisma, it's your ability to talk to people and to come across as likable and friendly and safe to people. Does this affect anything? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, so the only difference is this is the same. This lowers your AC the higher it is, and this can go beyond 18. I'm still weirded out by that. It feels so weird. Pro tip, don't piss off the people who prepare your food. That is true. Intelligent minus high on 9. I kind of wish I could lower my intelligence. So you said, Andy, what'd you say? You said it was wisdom, oh no, it was intelligence and charisma? Intelligence, wisdom, and charisma give more dialogue options and you gain a lot of experience through dialogues. Okay. That is interesting. I do appreciate the notice. I don't consider that backseating, because that is like some stuff that you wouldn't know. So I could... Okay, so I'm probably gonna want to set charisma makes sense. Intelligence, yeah. Wisdom, honestly, I wouldn't have thought too much about wisdom. Intelligence and charisma make sense for dialogue. Wait. If I increase my wisdom, will this also increase my initiative roll? Because I've been playing a lot of Pathfinder recently with people. I've been playing... I almost said Tomb of Annihilation. No, that's not it. I've been playing the Undead campaign module with a group of people on every Thursday. I'm a zombie who just lost his penis because I was watching Don at the time, so it's just like, fuck it. And I have no memories. So I could start talking about that campaign actually here. It's a fun campaign, but there's like differences that Pathfinder does, and a lot of the differences I actually kind of like. Like, I like their action economy in Pathfinder compared to D&D. Did someone make a lich? No, but there is someone who was human. They aren't anymore. They were human, and they were pretending to be undead. And then there's a mummified Minotaur who's like who is 4 times the size of one of our party members, and he has a habit of just randomly reaching down and grabbing the dwarf and then just throwing him. It's great. I love it. Alright, I'm gonna increase my... I'm actually very curious. I'm very intrigued. Like, I might go wizard or something and try to talk my way out of a lot of things. I want to play more passive this game. I don't know how well it's gonna play because I don't know this game, but I want to try being passive. We're gonna increase Constitution by 1. We're gonna keep Strength there. I want to increase my Dexterity. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. I guess it's a good idea to try to be passive in this game. Because I don't want every single D&D fucking game that I play on stream to just be going barbarian and then intimidating people. Even though it's something I love fucking doing. I wanna try different shit. I wanna see the avenues of games. Talking is the name of the game. Okay. Well, I'm glad I went down it. The most powerful spells have their own cinematics. That's fucking cool. Also, brace yourself for text. I have a canker sore right now, so I'm gonna fumble a lot of fucking text right now. I'm apologizing ahead of time. We're gonna increase con. I wanna weaken myself. What the fuck? There's a floating head. Hello?
Hey, Chief. You okay? You playing corpse or you putting the blinds on the dusties? I thought you were a deader for sure.
There is voice acting and I'm so fucking happy. I was fully expecting there to be 0 voice acting in this entire game, and I was so nervous that I was gonna have to fumble so much reading. Who are you? Nameless one. Are you gonna talk? Oh, fuck. Did I just call it too soon? God damn it. I spoke too soon. Fuck. Who am I? Who are you? Start. Who are you? I asked you first, Skull. Yeah, and I asking you second. What's your name? I don't know. I can't remember. You can't remember your name? Well, next time, you should spend a night in this burg. Go easy with the bub. Wait, next time you spend a night in this burg, go easy on the bub. Name's Morty. I'm trapped in here too. Trapped? Yeah, since you haven't had a time to get on your legs, here's the chant. I've tried all the doors, and this... How? You're a floating head. Did you fucking nibble on the knobs? And the room is locked tighter than a chastity belt. Oh no, I can tell what kind of character he is. We're locked in? Where? What is this place? It's called the mortuary. It's a big black structure with all the architectural charm of a pregnant spider. I just realized I have not been recording. Hold on. 1 second. Gotta alt tab out of the game. Start recording, please. Okay, we're recording. Good. Okay, is it all working for you guys? It's pronounced Mort, the E is silent. Well, I'm saying Morty anyways, alright, motherfucker? Fuck you. I get to say how I want to. No, listen, look, alright. Look, I didn't want to start recording right off the bat. I want to make sure everything was working first. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to edit this. I'm gonna have to edit this. Alright. Fucking architectural charms, pregnant spider. Mortuary? Am I dead? Not from where I'm standing. You got scars aplenty, though. Looks like some Burke painted you with a knife. All the more reason to give this place a laugh before whoever carved you up comes back to finish the job. Scars? How bad are they? Well, the carvings on your chest aren't too bad, but the ones on your back, ugh. Let's say that is... Okay. Say, looks like you got a whole tattoo gallery on your back, Chief. Spells something out. Spells out something. Tattoos on my back? What do they say? Looks like you come with directions. How the fuck do you clear your throat, buddy? Let's see. It starts with... I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Styx wash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal that'll shed some light on the matter, on the dark of the matter. Farod can fill you in on the rest of the chant, if he's not in the dead book already. The capitalized words make me nervous. Because either that's just how the game does it, like Zelda does their text. Farod? Does it say anything else? Yeah, there's a bit more... Let's see, it goes on. Don't lose the journal, or we'll be up the sticks again. And whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you, or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you, read the journal, and then find Farod. No wonder my back hurts. There's a damn novel written there. As for the journal I'm supposed to have with me, was there one with me when I was lying there? No, you were stripped to the skin when you arrived here. Sides look like you've got enough of a journal penned onto your back. Oh, sides is... Oh, okay, bus sides. Oh, okay. What about Farod? Do you know him? Nobody I know. Well, then again, I don't know many people. Still, some Burks got to know where to find this Farod. Once you get out of here, that is. How do we get out of here? Well, all the doors are locked, so we'll need a key. Chances are, one of the walking corpses in this room has it. Walking? Yeah, the mortuary keepers use dead bodies as cheap labor. Classic. The corpses are dumb as stones, but they're harmless, and won't attack you unless attacked first. Is there some other way? I don't want to kill them just for a key. What do you think it's gonna hurt their feelings? They're dead. But if you want a bright side to this, if you kill them, at least they'll have a rest before their keepers rise up to work again. Well, alright. I'll take one of them down and get the key. What? Okay. Well, before you do that, arm yourself first. I think there's a scalpel on one of the shelves around here. Search the shelves in the room. Alright, I'll have a look. One last thing. Those corpses are as slow as molasses. That is a phrase I have not heard in so long. But getting punched by one of them is like being kissed by a battering ram. So they start getting an edge on you. Remember, you can run and they can't. Use it to keep some distance if you need to recover. Alright, thanks for the advice. Display the... Oh boy, okay. Alright, we're getting swamped. Select weapon, spell, item, special ability, dialogue. I can pause the game. Inventory, journal, priest, options. Dialogue window. Toggle AI. Rest party, mage spellbook, map screen, inventory.
I'm gone.
Oh. Okay, so... Oh god, I pressed W, A, S, and D. That was a mistake. How do I move my camera around? Okay, it's arrow keys. Okay, there genuinely is just like a screen here that is constantly flashing. Thank god it's not appearing on Twitch, because this is painful to look at. I'm gonna have to fix my refresh rate. Alright, let's go find. Wait. Okay, so this is mine. Okay, click. Excellent. I'm figuring out the game. I'm understanding this shit. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's lovely. Can I loot this guy? Looks like someone is in the middle of dissecting this corpse. Fucking lovely. This is a hell of a place to appear in. Okay, well, they're not gonna attack me. Scalpel. Excellent. Alright, so that... Inventory? You said alt. Hold on. Alt. What are you doing down there, buddy? Hold on, can I just...
What's up? Good as done.
I'm gone.
Okay.
Yeah? Sure, why not?
I'm gone.
Okay, alright. Is this Baldur's Gate 1? It is Planescape Torment. Kinda close. Alright, select weapon. I don't have a scalpel. Hold on. Wait, let me open my inventory screen. Alright, scalpel. Select weapon. Okay. Quick item. Quiver. Alright, I'm understanding this. I have an eyeball,
Don't
apparently.
want to part with that.
Yeah, same. Please don't. Nothing in there. Whoops. Pressed S on accident. Okay, cool. I can go to the side of the screen. That is helpful. That's not... Alt doesn't seem to be working? No. Shift, control, tab. Ah, it's tab. That's a door. Alright, are they all going to attack if I attack one? Are you all hostile? No, it's just that one. Okay. Okay, cool. Preparation room key? Oh. Okay. Before you punch their heads in, talk to them. Classic path. Oh, I didn't know I could talk to them. Look, listen. I didn't know I could talk to them. This corpse's head lolls back and forth on its shoulders, judging from the angles of their neck. It looks like this man may have been hanged. The number 825 has been painted on the side of his head. It's been great talking to you. I want to do more passive run. Immediately smashes the first NPC. I mean, Mort had given a pretty convincing argument. That's all I gotta say. Wait, hold on. I didn't actually read what this said. It was 569. So 825, 569. Shambling corpse looks like it's been dead for several years. The skin along the forehead is peeled back, revealing a chalk white skull. Someone has chiseled the number 469 into the exposed bone. Well, it's not consistent. Which is very interesting to me. This isn't some factory work. This is definitely some work of someone who's doing this of their own time and effort. The fuck did you just... Is he playing with his jaw? I wonder what good head Mort could give. Path doesn't like to VA for the zombies. What? They're literally not talking. What do you want me to do? It was all just narration. Oh, quick item. Oh. Wait. Okay, so do none of these just work? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so it's different keys for... Hi.
Psst, some advice, Chief? I'd keep it quiet from here on. No need to put any more corpses on the dead book than necessary. Especially the femmes. Plus, killing them might draw the caretakers here.
Why do you care about the female corpses? I don't think you've mentioned it before. Who are these caretakers?
They call themselves the Dustmen. You can't miss them. They have an obsession with black and rigor mortis of the face. They're an added bunch of ghoulish death worshippers. They believe everybody should die. Sooner better than later.
I'm confused. Why do these Dustmen care if I escape?
Weren't you listening? I just said the Dusties.
The Dusties. We got a slur already. Fuck yeah.
Believe everybody's gotta die sooner better than later. You think the corpses you've seen are happier in the dead book than out of it?
Before you said something about making sure I didn't kill any female corpses. Why? I'm really scared to answer this question. Or for him to answer it.
What? Are you serious? Look, Chief. These dead shits are the last chance for a couple of hardy bashers like us. We need to be chivalrous. No hacking them up for keys. No lopping their limbs off, things like that.
Last chance? What are you talking about?
Chief, they're dead. We're dead. See what I'm going?
No. No, I don't, actually.
Chief, we already got an opening line with these limping ladies. We've all died at least once. We'll have something to talk about. They'll appreciate men with our kind of death experience.
Wait, didn't you say before that I'm not dead?
Well, alright. You might not be dead, but I am. And from where I'm standing, I wouldn't mind sharing a coffin with some of these fine swanny cadavers. I see here.
His voice is fucking ripping my throat. Mort starts fucking
course, these caretakers would have to part with them first, and that's not likely.
Can't believe my comment about him giving head earlier was lore accurate.
Where did all these corpses come from? Death visits the plains every day, Chief. These shamblers are all that's left of the poor sods who sold their bodies to the caretakers after death. Alright, I'll try to remember that. Look, Chief, it's obvious you're still a little addled after your kiss with death, so I got 2 bits of advice for you. 1, if you got any questions, ask me, alright?
To speak, select talk. Okay. Alright. If I have any questions, I'll ask you.
2nd, if you're half as forgetful as you seem to be, start writing stuff down. Whenever you come across something that might be important, jot it down so you don't forget.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for talking to me directly. If I had a journal I was supposed to have with me, I'd do that.
Start a new one then, Chief. No loss. There's plenty of parchment and ink around here to last you.
Alright. Couldn't hurt. I'll make a new one then.
Use it to keep track of your movements. If you ever start to get cloudy on the important things, like who you are, or more importantly, who I am, use it to refresh your memory.
It's like the journal button on the quick menu.
Updated my journal.
Let's go. Oh, does he do it automatically? Please. Oh, thank God. I thought the game was asking me to do it. Like, manually write it down this whole time. Shambling corpse. 594. He's at you with vacant eyes. Her skin is paper thin, almost wispy. It's like someone draped a sheet of cobwebs across her frame. No.
Psst. You can see the way she's looking at me, huh? You see that? The way she was following the curve in my arm. Pit old bone.
What are you talking about?
What, are you blind? She was scouting me out. It was shameless the way she wanted me.
I think you're imagining things, buddy. She's a zombie. A corpse. A dead... This isn't gonna work on him. A dead person. You probably didn't even register to her senses.
Yeah, whatever. When you've been dead as long as I have, you know the signals. May be too subtle for you to pick up on, but that's why I'll be spending my nights with some luxurious, recently dead shit while you're standing around going, huh? What's going on? Where's my memories?
Whatever, Mort. Let's go. Fucking. This fucking guy. Bloodstains, rust, other things. What else do we got? Anything to loot? Damn, doesn't look like it. Left side of the woman's face looks like it was carved with a club, and her flesh sags in bruised, swollen clumps over her ruined skull. The number 626 has been stitched into the corpse's right cheek, just below the eye. I like how visceral they have the descriptions. Ugh, nasty wound you got there. The corpse continues to stare at you with its one good eye. Farewell, then. Hello? This corpse is lumbering along a triangular path. Once it reaches one of the corners of the triangle, it pauses, then turns and staggers towards the next corner. It has 965 tattooed on the side of its skull. It halts and stares at you.
Yeah, looks like someone forgot to tell this sod to stop walking the rule of threes. What? These corpses don't have much left in the attic, so they can't do more than one task at a time. When they're told to do something, they'll keep doing it until someone tells them to stop. This poor sod probably finished some task and they forgot to tell him. Who gives them their commands? Either one of the caretakers here, or else whatever necromancer raised them out of the dead book. Out of the dead book. Probably one of the caretakers here. They're the ones who need to keep cheap labor after all. I see. What was it you said before? Rule of 3?
Updated my journal.
Yeah? Well, the rule of 3 is one of those laws about the planes, you know? About the things tend to happen in threes, or everything's composed of 3 parts. There's always 3 choices, and so on and so forth. You don't sound like you hold much faith in it. Well, it's a load of wash if you ask me. If you look for... Excuse me. If you look for a number, any number, or try to attach some great meaning to it, you're gonna find plenty of coincidences. He's not wrong. That's very true. I do like how they mixed in the rule of 3. Like, that's a very real rule, and it is very commonly used in writing. I like it a lot. I like how they mix that in there. And then I also like how they do this line too. I like that. Understood. I wanted to examine a zombie a bit more. So, why are you walking in a triangle? Alright. Eventually one of them's gonna talk back. Yo, what's up? How's it going, Shabby? 369. From slab to slab, binging line there. His lips are stitched closed. You notice the corpse is carrying a roll of bandages in his hand. They look usable. Mind if I borrow those bandages? I haven't needed to use them just yet. It's gonna piss him off. We'll leave it for now. Maybe I can find some narcotics or some shit. Nope, nothing in here. We also already have 2 bandages anyways. Hello. Ooh, copper coins. Fist of iron. Ooh, okay, this is gonna be nice. Hold on. We have an actual weapon now. We'll leave that there. Oh, that's how you... Okay, that's how you leave on the ground. What is this? This huge book lists mortuary proceeds. All shells entering the mortuary are to be... See, will you calm the fuck down there, Mort? Jesus. It's just a constant shocked skull emoji. You know what? Oh shit, I can't do that. Damn it. Somebody could screenshot his face. So is there anything important? Do I have to slowly go through these books? Or... So we'll be honest, I don't want to read that much. 1201. Oh Jesus, they're up to 1,000. It's been inked on the forehead of this corpse. The ink runs down its eyes, cheeks, and jaws. As you follow the ink tears down the corpse's face, you notice it run into the stitching seal of the corpse's lips. Has caught on something that looks like the corner of a note stuck in the mouth. The note is mingled with the ichor of the zombie's mouth. If you try to pull the paper out through the cross stitches, it would tear the paper to shreds, hacking up the corpse to get it looks like it will destroy the note. You need to find a delicate way to remove the stitches before removing the note. Use the scalpel. Oh! You definitely slice through the stitching. Okay. Through the stitching, sealing the corpse's mouth, and the jaw sags open. You carefully pull the note from the corpse's mouth. Despite the condition of the paper, the writing still appears legible. To read the notes, books to inventory. Examine the corpse. Sorry about slicing those stitches. I just had to see what was in your mouth. Dustman. Oh, please. To whatever dustman reads this, I beg you. I know my legal obligations under the terms of the dead contract, but I am prepared to offer more than my signing fee if you will cremate my body rather than raising it. I have arranged for this note to be left with my body upon my death. If you're reading this, then please use this note as instructions and accept my result in exchange for my contracted duty. Let my contract number serve as the key. It looks like the corpse was too late to prevent the raising. But you notice that beneath the writing is a diagram that looks like instructions for folding the parchment to a strange pattern. Up here. Wait, use. The foul-smelling note has a strange looking diagram inserted beneath the writing. It looks like it's instructions for you to fold the corners of the note so the points touch the center. There's a series of strange markings on each corner. One mark on the upper left, 2 marks on the lower right, 3 marks on the lower left, and no marks on the upper left. Okay, so strange marks on each corner. Upper right. Okay, so upper right. Upper right, 2 marks on lower right. Lower right, and then 3 marks on the lower left. Wait, did I do that right? No marks in the upper left. Okay. Unfold the note, start again. We're gonna do upper left, upper right. Was it lower right? Yeah, 2 marks in the lower right, and then lower left. Yeah, fuck. We'll leave it alone for now. Oh, nothing. We already spoke to them. I can't see anything right. Okay, that's a caretaker. I don't want to mess with him just yet. Hello. Want a hint? I think I'll figure it out eventually. 1 second. The smell of formaldehyde emanating from the corpse is particularly strong. It smells like it was applied recently and with good reason. The corpse appears to be in advanced, stage of decay. Her jaw is missing, and some of the flesh has slid off her skull, revealing the number 1 or 1072 chiseled into the bone. The corpse does not respond to your voice. The fact that it has no jaw may be something to do with it. Either that or it simply has nothing to say. Okay, I don't want to fuck with that guy just yet. No, nothing. I wanna... So, it says cremating. So I'm assuming if I fold it correctly, it's gonna burst into flames or something along of the like. Freaks me out that he's blinking. I'm so curious about this. I'm so curious about this door. Yeah, I'll need a key. Is there a way for me to...
Damn.
Critical miss? You fucking serious? Bandages. This is weird to me, though. The fact that this game doesn't have turn-based combat.
Die.
Oh! Got a critical hit. Okay. Okay, I thought maybe one of them would have had a key, but no. Of course not. Well, I have a key right here. You gonna fucking use it? I don't think it's ever gonna work. What is this? Oh, memorize spells. It's class. A&D doesn't do anything. E is that. What's Q? Q is quick save. Okay, that's good to know. There are more semi-real-time combat in D&D video games than turn-based combat. Okay. Ouch. That kind of makes sense. It still feels weird to me. Well, you know, I've only really played Baldur's Gate 3. This female corpse is making rounds from slab to slab in the room. Her hair is knotted into a long braid and looped around her neck like a noose. Lovely. Someone has stenciled in the number 1096 into her forehead, and her lips have been stitched sewn. Nice braid. Hello, sir. This scribe looks very old. His skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace of yellow like old parchment. Charcoal gray eyes lie within an angular face, and a large white beard flows down the front of his robes, like a waterfall. His breathing is ragged and irregular, but even his occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his quill pen. Greetings. Whoa! Chief, what are you doing? I'm gonna speak with the scribe. He might know something about how I got here. Look, rattling your bone box with Dusty should be the last thing. Before Mort could finish his rant, the scribe begins coughing violently. For a moment or two, the coughing spell dies down and the scribe's breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. And we especially shouldn't be swapping the chant with sick Dusties. Come on, let's leave. The quicker we get out of this place... Wait, the quicker we give this place the laugh, the bet... Before Mort can finish, the scribe's gray eyes flicker to you. The weight of years hangs heavy upon me, restless one. He places down his quill. But I do not yet count deafness among my ailments. Restless one? Do you know me? Know you? There's a trace of bitterness in the scribe's voice as he speaks. I have never known you, restless one. No more than you have known yourself. He is silent for a moment. For you have forgotten. Have you not? Who are you? As always, the question. And the wrong question, as always. He bows slightly, but the movement suddenly... His voice is fucking... It's fucking with me. Well, the movement suddenly sends him into a bout of coughing. Yeah, see? Right there. I was just getting into character. I am Dol. Perhaps you can answer some questions for me, Dol.
Updated my journal.
Very well. What did you wish to know? The fuck is this place? You are in the mortuary, restless one. Again, you have come. Breaks into... Oh, come. is about to depart the shadow of this life. Tell me about the mortuary. This is where the dead are brought to be interred or cremated. It is our responsibility as dustmen to care for the dead. Those who have left the shadow of life and walk the path to true death. Your wounds must have exacted a heavy toll if you do not recognize this place. It is almost your home. The shadow of life? Yes, a shadow. You see, restless one, this life, it is not real. Your life, my life, they are shadows, flickering of what life once was. This life is where we end up after we die, and here we remain trapped, caged, until we can achieve the true death.
True death? What do you mean by that?
True death is non-existence, a state devoid of reason, sensation, of passion. A state of purity.
Sounds like oblivion. Why would anyone want that?
It is worse than remaining in this shadow of what life once was, is it not?
What about the Dustmen?
We Dustmen are a faction, a gathering of those that recognize the illusion of this life. We await the next one and help others on their journey.
Perhaps you can explain why the Dustmen want me dead.
It is said there are souls who can never attain the true death. Death has forsaken them, and their name shall never be penned in the dead book. To awake from death as you have done suggests you are one of those souls. Your existence is unacceptable to our faction.
That doesn't sound like it leaves me in a good position.
You must understand, your existence is a blasphemy to them. Many of our faction would order you cremated if you were aware of your affliction.
You are a Dustman, but you don't seem to be in favor of killing me.
Because forcing our beliefs upon you is not
I respect you. I like you, doll.
Is not just. You must give up the shadow of life on your own, not because we force you to. As long as I remain at my post, I will protect your right to search for your own truth.
What is your post?
I am a scribe, a cataloger of all the deaths that come to the mortuary. As long as the stream of corpses flows through the mortuary, I shall remain at my post.
You say that I've been here more than once.
How is it that dustmen do not recognize me?
Updated my journal.
I am the one that catalogs the shells that come to our halls, restless one.
I'm not coughing again.
Only I see the faces of those that lie upon our slabs. The dark of your existence lies safe with me.
Actually, hold on. Mortuary sigil.
Sigil is our fair city, restless one.
Wounds.
Yes, the wounds that decorate your body. They look as if they would have sent a lesser man along the path of the true death. Yet it seems as if many of them have healed already.
I'm not coughing violently.
But those are only the surface wounds. You have plenty of emotional trauma from your last breakup. You must realize that it wasn't your fault. She just can't withstand someone who snores.
Updated my journal.
I speak of the wounds of the mind. Again, it is okay to snore. She was just a bitch. You have forgotten much, have you not? Mayhaps your true wounds run much deeper than the scars that decorate your surface. But that is something that only you know for certain.
How did I get here?
Your moldy chariot ferried you to the mortuary, restless one. You would think you were royalty based on the number of loyal subjects that lay stinking and festering upon the cart that carried you.
Updated my journal.
I arrived on a cart?
Yes. Your body was somewhere in the middle of the heap, sharing its fluids with the rest of the mountain of corpses.
Ew. Look, man, I know I may be dead, but that does not mean I'm into necrophilia. I do not fuck my own kind. I am very racist to myself.
Your seneschal? Farad was, as always, pleased to accept a few moldy coppers to dump the lot of you at the mortuary gate.
Who is Farad?
Is a collector of the dead. We have such people in our city that scavenge the bodies of those that have walked the path of true death and bring them to us so that they may be interred properly.
Where can I find this man?
If events persist as they have, Restless One, you have a much greater chance of Farad finding you and bringing you to us again before you find whatever ooze puddle he wallows in this time.
Nevertheless, I must find him.
A slight warning.
A slight warning.
Do not seek out Farad, Restless One. I am certain that it will simply come full circle again, with you none the wiser, and Farad a few coppers richer. Accept death, Restless One. Do not perpetuate your cycle of misery. Fine. Can you tell me how to get out of here? The front gate is the most obvious exit. But they will not let anyone other than dustmen pass. Give me your clothes. And your motorcycle. And your gun. I'm not coughing again. This voice alone has been such a strain. I cannot cough. One of the guides by the front gate has a key to it. But it is unlikely he will open it for you unless you are extremely persuasive. Do you know who I am?
Updated my journal.
I know scant little of you, restless one. I know little more of those that have journeyed with you, and who now lie in our keeping. I ask that you no longer ask others to join with you, restless one. Where you walk, so walks misery. Let your burden be your own. There are others who have journeyed with me? But are they here, right now?
Updated my journal.
Do you not know the woman's corpse interred in the memorial hall below? I had thought that she had traveled with you in the past. Looks like he's about to start coughing again. Am I mistaken? Where's her body? The Northwest Memorial Hall on the floor below us. Check the bears there. Her name should be on one of the memorial plaques. Mayhap that will retrieve your memory. You said there were others. Who else? Doubtless there are, but I know not their names nor where they lie. One such as you has left a path many have walked, and few have survived. All the dead come here. Some must have traveled with you once. I find no fault with your reasoning. No, I will look for them then. Mayhap they can spark my memory. No, I shouldn't. No, I still have another question. What do you do here? I am a scribe, but you already asked this question, you fucking idiot. Please, give me something that's more relevant. You sound ill. Are you not well? I am close now to the true death, restless one. It will not be long before I pass beyond the eternal boundary and find the peace I have been seeking. I tire of this mortal spear. The plains hold no more wonders for one such as I. The eternal boundary? The boundary between the shadow of this life and the true death. God fucking damn it. Go back. Are you certain? There might be some way I could help you. I do not wish to live forever, nor to live again, restless one. I could not bear it. I lost my 1 million treasure hoard on Sea of Thieves, and I just cannot bear to live with that loss. You must let me pass on, restless one. Thank you, doll, for everything. Know this. I do not envy you, restless one. To be born as you would be a curse that I could not bear. You must come to terms with it. At some point, your path will return you here. It is the way of all things flesh and bone. Then perhaps we will meet again, doll. May we not. You have been so fucking annoying. This walking corpse has the number. I need the fucking drink after that. Jesus Christ. Why are you all spamming updated my journal? Oh, fucking GG is like the worst drink to have from that. I also have a couple DMs. I gotta check it. I apologize. Oh my fucking god. That Torment, and like, I recently just got like free samples from GamerSubs plus like a big old can of guacamole gamer fart. I'm gonna be honest, I'm loving GG. Like, a lot of the flavors are just tasty. Oh my god, it's not flashy anymore, I just realized. A lot of the flavors are just fucking tasty, and like, it actually feels like it's waking me up on like coffee and energy drink. Like Monster sucks balls. 5 Hour Energy only gave me energy for 20 minutes. Fucking Red Bull tastes like piss. Coffee tastes fucking atrocious. It doesn't wake me up, it just makes me feel pain. GG is actually very nice. It actually does wake me up. I recommend it. And the flavors are just tasty. So many of them are. Maybe I won't get guacamole gamer for it, but like the lemonade, just lemonade is delicious. This ain't sponsored, by the way. It should be sponsored. Yo, Gamer Stops, hit me up. This walking corpse is the numbers 1094 carved. Oh, I already talked to you. I just realized you can talk to this one even though their mouth is sewn shut. Okay, there is one with a bandage. It seems like they don't seem to care if you take their things. Mind if I borrow these? Try and take the bandages. Okay. You snake your hand out and take the roll of bandages from the corpse's hand. The corpse doesn't even seem to notice. It continues going through the motions of bandaging the bodies. Sorry for taking those bandages from you, it's just I need them more than the bodies here. Okay. So we have a gate up here. This gate is sealed shut, there is no lock or other means of opening it. Is there anything down here? It just continues the hole. Stop coughing. Something over there. There's a corpse. It makes me very unsettled, the fact that I cannot explore a lot. Like, I have to walk up to it. Like, the fog of war is very close to you. This huge corpse is standing silently in the corner of the room. Excuse me, facing a wall. He looks to have been a heavyset man in his early years, and judging by the condition of his body, he died only recently. The freshly stitched number on his forehead reads 1664. That's when... I got nothing. This corpse looks like it is serving as a librarian, for it is carrying a huge stack of books in its arms. The books appear to be the old mortuary letters. None of them are of any particular interest. As you search through the text, however, You noticed a loose page folded between two of the books. You are suddenly struck with the feeling that someone tucked it there to hide. To hide it. Okay. The page doesn't look like it belongs to the ledgers. It looks like it belongs in a logbook. The tear is clean as if it was a knife, so you suspect the page was removed on purpose. I'm sorry, I'm taking a mental note. Tear is clean as if with a knife. That is good description writing right there. I want to give my compliments to that. You take a moment to read through the page. It's a list of dead bodies brought to the mortuary and logged in the receiving room. Oh fuck, it's fine. All the entries appear to be recent arrivals. Wait, no. Okay, the huge corpse, Books appear to be the mortuary letters. Says you blankly. Okay. Well, is it in here? That's the corpse page. This ragged piece looks like it was cut neatly out of a book. Fifth night, drunk chest wound. Cause of death. Terminable, scarred shell. Desiccated corpse. Skeleton. As with the previous entries, these shells Pharaoh have brought also show signs of having been prepared. I have asked the initiate Emmerich launch an investigation into the matter. Furthermore, entry 1654-2 is one of Pharaoh's gangs. I have seen the individual before. I would ask Emmerich to play heed. Tiefling male. Oh, wait. Oh! The race has not been mentioned before, I think. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. Tiefling male. Okay, I want to use this. I want to figure this one out. Because maybe it's just going to burst into flames, but I have a feeling. So if we go lower left, lower right, upper left. Fuck. Looks like as if it was instructions. For the corners of the note, the points touch the center. There's a series of strange marks on each corner. One mark on the upper right corner, 2 marks in the lower right. I'm picturing this like IRL. I'm trying to envision this. This one is a brain scratcher at first. Because it says marks. All of them have... Hold on. Beneath the writing, it looks like instructions you to fold the corners with a note so their points touch the center. There's a series of strange markings on each corner. It doesn't describe the markings. I'm assuming... I'm just picturing dots. I'm just picturing... Hold on. Can I access my inventory? Is it just I? It is just I. Dead contract. My signing fee if you... rather than raising it. But you notice that beneath the writing diagram it looks like directions for folding the parchment into a strange pattern. Oh wait, no, this one says folding it into a pattern. Wait, so if... This is a foul-smelling note received from the mouth of the mortuary zombies. It looks like it was sewn into the corpse's mouth by accident. Despite its condition, the writing is low. Okay, so it was by accident. I thought it was by intention for a second. This note to be left with my body upon death. If you are reading this, then please use the note as instructed and accept the result in exchange for my contracted duty. Huh. So I'm thinking to keep the markings, or to keep the symbol consistent, we are going to want to do the lower left, the 3 marks, match up the 2 marks, put the 1 mark over it, and then cover that up. What just happened? I think it glitched out, it's fine. In which the points touches the center, and then cover it all up with the blank sheet. Didn't work. Fuck. 1, 3, or 2, 3, 1. Boom. Fuck. Alright, so clearly, randomization. We're gonna want to go 1, 3, 2, 4. Damn it. Yeah, well. It says instructions, but like there's no instructions, is there? Am I folding it the wrong way? Do I need to fold it upside down? Where's the button to fold it upside down? Wait. No. No. Okay. No. There's no way the game would have me do that. I'll leave it alone for now. Let's go, Mort. We got things to look at, things to do. Oh! Hello. If you don't mind me taking this shit. Bandage, thank you. Ivine? Evine? Eevee? Pokemon? You see a slight young woman with pale features. The sunken flesh around her cheeks and neck makes her appear as if she is starving. She seems intent on dissecting the corpse in front of her, prodding the chest with her finger. Whoops, sorry again. Smacked my headphone, or my microphone. The woman does not respond. She seems too intent on the body in front of her. As you watch her work, you suddenly notice her hands. Her fingers are talons. Oh! They are darting in and out of the corpse's chest cavity like knives removing organs. She can do her own thing. The eyes of this corpse are set close together, and the eyeballs themselves are slightly askew. One faces to the left and the other to the right. You can barely make out the number 257 traced into its bruised forehead. It looks like the corpse has taken several blows to the head, making the number difficult to read. Are you dizzy with your eyeballs facing like that? There's no flicker of understanding the corpse's eyes. They're slightly off, left and right. Oh, nothing. I'm sure more dustmen will be happy to see me, yeah? Corpse 985 has stopped dead in its tracks, judging from the condition of its left leg. It looks as if some sort of tomb rot or corpse mold has eaten through its knee. Ugh. The corpse is wobbling unsteadily back and forth, trying to keep its balance. Give the corpse a push. You reach out to the corpse's left arm and help steady it. You grab its arm, however, the corpse suddenly sways to the right and you end up tugging the corpse rather than steadying it. Chief, you might not want... There is a crack from the corpse's left leg and the body falls like a dead tree. Its torso strikes the stone flagstones. Okay. Remember how I complimented the writing before? That's a little rough. You could have just said flagstones. And shatters like a rotten melon. Oh, okay, that is good visualization. Rotten melon, filth, and ichor gurgling from the cavity. Ugh. To your surprise, no one seems to have noticed the corpse's collapse. Thank God. And even stranger, the left leg remains standing where the body was, as if at attention. For a moment, the leg falls over with a wet thump. After a moment, excuse me. As you gaze upon the putrefied remains of the corpse, you notice that its left arm seems intact. It has snapped from the torso during the fall, and it doesn't appear to have been touched by the tomb rot that had spread to the rest of the body. We'll take the arm. We can jack off with it later. Nice place you got over here. Oh, sweet loot. Hell yeah, dude. I want to take a look at this. I need you to settle down. Oh my god, it's my... Yes. It's my new fucking weapon. This heavily stitched corpse is shuffling lazily back and forth between two slabs. The number 506 has been stitched on its forehead and the side of its neck, and its right arm, in fact. The skin of this peeling corpse has been sewn up with so many stitches, its skin looks like a bizarre street map. Fucking Google Maps, is that you? Hey look, I can see my house from here. The stitches encircle the corpse, running from its arms across its chest, up its neck, and into the damp mass of white hair. As you follow the crossroads of stitches, you notice someone has jammed a needle into the corpse's forehead. The needle is attached to a thread stitching up the side of the skull. You could probably unravel it if you had something to cut the thread. Pull out the needle of the thread. You slice the thread neatly with the scalpel, then pluck out the needle and pull the stitches out. As you do so, the skin covering the forehead peels back, revealing the corpse's chalk white skull, where, to your surprise, the number 78 has been chiseled. He's got two different designations. Okay. Hear me out. First off, I'm gonna loot this. Nothing. We'll loot these. Fucking nothing, really? Alright. Now, inventory. Use. Fold. Oh, I can't stitch it. Fuck. I was hoping I could stitch it. So you said on the note there might be a hint. Let's see.
Oh, 1201. One, 2, 0. Wait. Oh, back into the center. Okay. There we go. I'm fucking stupid. As you fold the upper right corner back to the center, unfolds itself, resuming its normal position. Oh, okay. Alright, as you fold the upper right corner back to the center, the lower left corner mirrors the action until all the corners touch the center. You watch for a moment and the corners of the paper rise up, turning the note into a small four-sided paper pyramid. Oh my god, we got like one of those like middle school fucking... You pick your favorite color, and then you do the funny, and then you figure out how gay you are. I don't know. That was a weird game. Peel back the sides of the pyramid, and the paper disintegrates into dust. Oh, it did set on fire in some way. Inside is a small triangle-shaped earring. It catches the light and gleams brightly. Oh. What the fuck? Receive this small earring from folding a note in the mouth of one of the walking corpses in the mortuary. It's a beautiful earring, but despite its beauty, all it seems to do is remind you how strange this world you've woken up in is. Some items are magic, but require that they be identified where they can be used. And if you cannot determine what an item is at first glance, then you may be able to take it to someone with a higher lore skill than you or your party members. Okay, well, I cannot identify it. Oh, his jaw falls, so he drops down to pick it back up. Okay, I understand. Greetings! I said, greetings! Okay, yeah, she doesn't care. I think the dusty shit might be a bit short of hearing, Chief. Let's lay off, shall we? What's wrong with her hands?
Updated my journal.
She's a tiefling, Chief. They got fiend blood in their veins. Usually 'cause some ancestor of theirs shared knickers with one demon or another. Makes some of them addled in the head and addled looking too. Damn, you started late. Yeah, it was a little busy today. It's been a little busy. Is everything still working, by the way? Have we had like lagging issues? Please let me know if we have. Tap the woman. The woman jumps and whips around to face you. She slashes you across the face and you're dead. Her eyes are a rotting yellow with small orange dots for pupils. As she sees you, her expression changes from surprise to irritation, and she frowns at you. Hi. We've had ad issues. Okay, well, besides Twitch being cunts. I mean, like, has it been lagging? I see that dropped frames has not happened at all. So that's fucking good. She doesn't seem to have heard you. She leans forward, squinting as if she can't quite make you out. Whatever is wrong with her eyes might make her terribly nearsighted. You. She clacks her taloned fingers together. Hold on. Wait. Fuck, I don't have multiple... Shit. Let me find some duct tape so I can attach these to my fingers. You. Makes a strange motion with her hands. Find thread and embalming juice. Bring here to Avine. Go, 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 go. You've been assigned a quest. Quests are displayed in your diary, in the quests portion of your journal. To see all of the quests you've been assigned.
Updated my journal.
She turns away and makes no sign that she heard you. I think the dusty shit, might be a bit short of hearing, Chief. Let's lay off, shall we?
Okay, so we don't have the embalming, but we do have, oh wait, no, hold on. This one over here has embalming, yeah? Yeah, you do. We got the sewing needle from the other one. We got the arm. Are you the one with embalming? Or was it the other one with embalming? Fuck, who had embalming? Was it the one that fell? You were so extra, I love it. I try. We have the arm. And then needle. Okay, so yeah, needle and thread. We definitely have. Spool of thread and a small bone needle. They look like they're used for stitching up wounds. What the fuck can I use? What the fuck did I use it on? What? Fuck. Did I just fuck myself? Shit. It heals 6 HP. Fuck! There should be some more around here. Where? There's none, like, in any of these. Come on, there's gotta be more, yeah? Next room. Oh, please. Please. Hey, you got a needle? You got a sewing needle stuck in you? Trembling corpse gazes to you with vacant eyes. The number of 821 is carved into his forehead. His lips have been stitched closed. The faint smell of formaldehyde emanates from his body. Oh, he talks! As you address the zombie, it blinks in surprise. What? You're not a zombie, who are you? Wait, I thought your thing was... What? I thought your thing was lipped shut. Yeah, stitched shut. Stitched closed. Who are you?
Updated my journal.
The zombie is trying to... Wait, oh. The zombie is trying to respond behind the stitches. He has particular half-frightened, half-angry expression. Who you? What you want? I'm looking for a way out of here. Can you help? Whoops. Okay, who are you? The zombie doesn't seem to have heard you. It looks you up and down for a few moments, then frowns. What you do here? His eyes narrow suspiciously. You spy on Dusties? No. Why don't you tell me what you're doing here before I call the guards? Must be something in your eye that makes the zombie's expression crumble. No, don't call the guards. He looks frightened. Me spy on Dusties. Say what I see. Nothing more. Spy for who? Zombie falls into a frightened silence. He seems unwilling to say more. There will be a lot less pain for you if you tell me now. Who are you spying for? Hold on. This Burke might be an anarchist. Oh, I think I found my new party member. Posing as a zombie's gotta be the first for those adult sods.
Updated my journal.
Anarchist? Anarchists.
They're a faction that wastes their time peeping on authority figures and looking for ways to tear down anything that stinks of order or control. The anarchists think every Burke across the plains will be free and happy to seek out their own truth once the establishment is burned to the ground. They want to establish a new order. No order at all. I can be a fucking anarchist in this game. Oh my god. We're gonna flip a coin. Which one is it gonna be? Heads or tails? Chat, I'm gonna let you decide. Choose. Heads or tails? Show more. Oh! That doesn't seem constructive to anyone. Some order, some law is always necessary to progress to be made. Heads? Tails? Okay. Heads? Okay. Well, we got 2 votes for heads. So we're gonna go for heads. That was not a flip. Heads, tails, nah, sell the girl. Shut up. We got to, fuck! We don't get to be an anarchist. The zombie is watching you both fearfully. He is still silent. But something in his expression tells you Mort's guess was right on the mark. Damn it, man. I wanted to be a full-blown anarchist. Bruh. Anarchist, huh? That's who you're watching this place for? To your surprise, the zombie turns away from you. He's starting to glance around fearfully. You won't talk, huh? You're already... no, that's just too much of a threat. Oh, look, a conformist over here. Something else I wanted to know. Do you know someone named Farid? Farid? The zombie frowns briefly in thought. Me here, he lives in hives somewhere. Okay, I gotta change his voice because I'm not gonna be able to keep that up. Not nowhere. Not nowhere. Why is this spelled correctly? That bothers me so much. What? Okay. He frowns again. Dusty's very mad that they not like Farid. Really? Okay. Why don't they like him?
Updated my journal.
Because a collector brings debtors to mortuary, sells them to dustmen, brings a lot of debtors. Dusty's not know where he gets debtors, think he put in Burks in dead book. What? What the fuck is a Burke? I keep seeing Burke. What the fuck is a Burke? He's saying this Farid Burke has been selling a lot of... No, he's saying this Farid Burke has been selling a lot of debtors, corpses, to the dustmen. That's what the collectors do. They gather dead bodies and sell them to the dustmen. Sounds like this Farid's been selling so many debtors that the Dusties think he's putting hivers in the dead book before their hour's up. You know, killing people. I see. There's something else I wanted to know. Sounds like a saint. I'm missing a journal. Have you seen it? This Burke don't even know the lingo. God, I feel like I'm playing Cyberpunk all over again. Do you know some Burke peel you? What? He wants to know if somebody robbed you. Yeah, I figured that much out. Probably what happened. Tell me about doll. Scribe. Old. Yellow. Again, that's spelled correctly. It bothers me. Something else. How'd you get to look like that? Me good at disguise. Me hold gut scars. Me wear lots of embalming fluid. Me make good zombie. The zombie giggles through stitched lips, then taps his head. Dusty stupid. Yeah, they're the stupid ones, alright. The sarcasm eventually lost on the zombie, who nods endearingly. Stupid Dusties, me make good zombie. Ooh. Doesn't that hurt? He looks at your scars. I ask you the same question. Me it not hurt much. Claps his chest. Me tough. We'll save that for later. Something else I want to know. How do I escape from here? You can escape through portals. Foof. What portals? Portals. What's down there? Portals. Everywhere. You want a portal, you get a portal, we all get portals. Excuse me. Call him a gonk. Why should I help you? Maybe we could help each other out. What do you want in return? Iron with embalming's rotten. Alright, where's the key? Dusty shit has it. He points at his eyes. She has yellow eyes. Oh, her! His shit is woman. He then makes a motion with his hands that reminds you of a pair of cutting shears. Blades on fingers. Yeah, okay. Yellow eyes and blades on finger. This customer sounds really attractive. Are you sure you don't want me to introduce the two of you? Zombie blinks. He doesn't seem to have understood you. That was the joke. See, you're supposed to forget it. I'll
Updated my journal.
Zombie squints at you. If you're caught, don't say nothing about me, or me get you in your sleep. I'll get your damned key, but you best watch your threats. You hear me? Alright, we'll find a way to figure this shit out. Alright, we gotta get the embalming fluid and a new thing. God, I really wish I became an anarchist. You know what? Oh my god, that is so far behind. That is so far behind.
I'm gone.
Oh, come on, man! Oh, you're shitting me! I didn't realize selecting load game was just gonna... I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm angry. This. Rule of threes. Boom. Tasks. Understood.
Got a lot of journal updated to catch on. Yeah, shut your pie hole. Fucking hell, man. Do you still have the bandage? Take the bandage. Sorry. There we go. No more voice acting. Well, I just reloaded. I gotta do it. Also, I gotta do this. Use. It was 1, 2, 0, 1. Have I spoken to you?
Updated my journal.
Really. Boom. Boom. Shadow of life, true death. Dustman. Boom. Boom. Post.
Updated my journal.
Boom. Shadow of life, Dustman, sigil. No, sigil. Wounds.
Updated
surface.
my journal.
Boom. How did I get here?
Updated my journal.
Cart. Farad. Other questions? What is this place? Restless one. Place. Shadow. Oh, fuck. Wait, did I do this one? Stop spamming updated my journal. Yes, a shadow. Restless one makes you think this is the real life. Did I do this one? What makes you think this life is real? Look inside yourself. Do you not feel something lacking? Oh. This is a purgatory. There is only sorrow here, misery, torment. These are not the elements that make up life. They are part of the cage that traps us in the shadow. Passions carry weight. They anchor many to the shadow of life. As long as one clings to emotion, they will be continually reborn into this life. Suffering. Okay, yep, alright, yeah, I know I already did this. Eternal boundary. Other questions. Get out of here. Other questions. Do you know who I
Updated my
am?
journal. Updated my journal.
No fault in your reasoning. Do not have more than once. You sound ill. Yeah, you already did that one. Nothing else. Alright. Alright, yeah, the corpse just continues to stare at me. Okay. I'm waiting for blue screen by journal. Delete basically what he did. Listen, look, it was by mistake, alright? I didn't mean to. God, I wish I could move faster. Holding control or shift doesn't seem to work. Alt doesn't work either. Space? Oh, okay, space pauses the game. Tab looks at all that. I've got 24 health, he has 20. Alright, I gotta get this guy's letter. I've journaled my date. Take the page. Read through it. Examine the zombie again. Examine the books again. Okay. Wait, hold on. Is there anything here? Yeah, all that shit. Tiefling mail. Oh! Wait a second. Tiefling mail. Slash marks. Okay. That's interesting. It's different. Do any of the... Wait, are they... Wait, no. Oh, wait, I thought these were like entrances. No, these are just little cubbies. Wait a second. Well, that was pointless. Okay. Hurry up through here. Open the door. You. Nothing. Bandage. Do I have 6 now? Jesus. Nothing. Nothing. I don't want to talk to you just yet. Nothing. This person. Is that a fucking piece of toilet paper right there? Those bandages. You. Examine the stitches. Cut the stitches. Scalpel. Doesn't do anything. You. Give me your leg. Or, excuse me, arm. Give me your bitch ass arm. Did you get the note with the earring? Yes, I have the earring. I redid the note. Just give me a second. We are almost finished. We just gotta go talk to this guy, and I'm actually gonna go down the anarchy path because I find it funny. You know, I feel represented in video games now. It's a good time. Finally, someone who knows the correct government opinion. Come here. Come here, fuck ass. You.
Updated my journal.
Call the guards. Spy for who? Be a lot less painful.
Updated my journal.
Anarchist. Show more. Truth seems like a noble pursuit. Order could use a good tearing down every once in a while. I mean, really could. You know, there's just a lot of people in a lot of positions of power that just need the fear of the gods put into them. The zombie is watching you both fearfully. He is still silent, but something in his expression tells you Mort's guess was right on the mark. That who you're watching the place for? Okay, so his attitude just straight up doesn't change. I'll say generally try to tell people what they want to hear. It's better for their good side. I mean, yeah, that just makes sense. If you give people what they want to hear, then duh, of course they're gonna be more open to you. Ugh, excuse me. It's starting to get dark in my room, actually. I'm gonna go switch on the lights. Okay. Won't talk. Get ready to start screaming. Nah. What have you seen them do? Nothing. They do nothing. Can't find nothing. Dead, dead. Just dead people. Dusties do nothing. Still I watch. They do nothing. Still I watch. Farrod.
Hive. Slums outside this place. Oh, okay.
Updated my journal.
What? Thank you. Journal. What? Thank you. Dull. Actually, what do you look like? Doesn't that hurt? Oh, we're gonna save the zombie disguise for later. Something else I wanted to know. How do I escape from here? Portals. Boom. Help you return. Where's the key? Really attractive.
Updated my journal.
Supposed to. There we go. Your damned key. Calm down with your threats. All right.
I'm gone.
I'm gone. Okay, I think we are finally fucking recollected. Quick save.
Updated my journal. Updated my journal.
God damn it.
Updated my journal. Up, you journaled my update. Up journaled my date. Please
Alright,
select
so let's go get our
recovery
quest
option.
real quick. So we have the Stitch now. Thankfully. Yo, Vagine, how's it going?
Updated my journal.
Tap the woman. Greetings.
Updated my journal.
Alright. So now we have... That's inventory screen. Whoops. Journal screen. Quests. Fetch... Okay, so we have needle. Just need embalming fluid, and then we need to get the... Vaxis? That name is too cool for such an idiot. Alright. We are caught up. We're good. Hey, Vaxis. Get out of my way. Is there anything around here? No. Nothing there. Is there even any zombies? Like, I'm not seeing any. Jar of embalming fluid. Perfect. Alright, we have what we needed. Oh, damn it. Are you serious? Can you test if the autosave worked? No, I'm not fucking... Save often from now on? Yeah, I'm saving often from now on.
Wasn't the last update. The
God,
last update
shut up.
wasn't the last update. The last update
I thought
wasn't the last
autosaves were a
update.
thing,
The
and
last
I
update
should have
wasn't
known
the
better.
last
It's an older
update.
game.
The last update wasn't the last update. The last update wasn't the last update. The last update wasn't the last update.
I really should have known better. Door's locked, okay. Well, we do need that key, which easy enough. We got the embalming fluid. We got the sewing needle. The end is never the end is never. I'm not testing the autosave, because I doubt it's existing. Actually, hold on. You know what? We can. We go this way. Why is Mort so much faster than me? How do I sprint? There's gonna be a way for me to sprint. Alright, quick save successful. Okay, well there's full-blown saves. You see, Evine, she's still dissecting the corpse chest with her talons. The rhythm of the talons reminds you of something, but you can't quite recall
Updated
what.
my journal.
Fuck was that? As you study the motions of Evine's hands, you feel a prickling along your scalp, and then suddenly, you find your vision swimming, blurring until... You're standing in front of a freshly slain corpse. Rigor mortis making a mockery of its smile. The number 42 has been stitched into its scalp. The zombie is lying on a slab, and you have just finished stitching up its chest. You have placed something inside, something that may prove useful for you. Come this way again. Keep these things safe. Wait for my return. What? The memory of your voice is an echo. I'm gonna fucking kill you, Enon. Strange and hollow to your ears, you cross your arms in front of your chest, and to your surprise, the corpse does too. After a moment, your hands fall back to its sides, and as it does, the vision fades until you are watching Evine's hands make their stitching motions once more. You have regained a memory! Skills, and may even lead you to gaining something else of value later on. My penis. Alright, hold on. Let me look at this. Oh, okay, so she worked on me. Huh. Interesting. Hey, Enon. She turns, sees you, then frowns. Dumb zombies. She clacks her taloned fingers together. Impatiently. I need the embalming key. Do you have one? She leans forward, looks at your hand, motions, and sniffs. Her hand darts into her robe, then emerges a key hanging from her wickedly sharp index finger. She flicks it into your hand. Bring back when done. Go, go.
Updated my journal.
She makes no sign that she heard you. Yeah, thanks. God, there's already ads? Here, hold on. I'll wait right here. I have to... Hold on, I gotta check something anyways. So I'll wait right here. We'll let the ads play. Because I just received some DMs, so, yeah. Ignore me for a second. Alright, excellent. I'm set. Alright, are you guys set? Break ends in 40 seconds. Talk to her, give her the thingamajig. Yeah, but I don't... She asked me to bring it back to her when I'm done. I'm updating my journal. My ad isn't about fucking. Stop, no, go back, talk to her, give her the thingamajig. I'll give her the thingamajig once I finish with the key, because she asked me to bring it back. And I don't want to have to give her the key. But granted, she might get pissed at me if I... There's a reward for giving her the things. Yeah, but like she said, bring it back. Hold on. I'm using it first.
I don't want to lock myself. Damn it! Okay, well... I thought maybe that key was gonna help with anything. Hey, what's up? Here you go, Vexus. Greetings. What? Here's the embalming key you wanted. Zombie's eyes widen. He snatches the key from your hand. He turns it over, nodding all the while. Good, good. Now, how do I get out of here?
Updated my journal.
You can escape through portals.
Foof. Fucking... What portals? Show me where. Go to Arch on first floor, northwest room. You need finger bone, shape of crook. Oh, like the finger from Elden Ring to invade people's worlds. When you have key, go to Arch, jump to secret crypt, and then escape from here. Secret escape route. You can rest there. Crooked finger bone? Where am I gonna find one of those?
Updated my journal.
It's been around here somewhere. Look in storage rooms on upper floor, maybe there. Alright. Very well. I'll check upstairs for this crooked finger bone. Near to the first floor in one of the arches. Got it. What time is it? Okay. I still have some time. Get her attention.
Updated my journal.
Without missing a beat, Avine snaps the thread from your hands and hooks it around her talons, then begins sewing up the corpse's chest. She then takes the embalming fluid and begins to apply a layer to the corpse. Within minutes she is finished. She clicks her talons. Then turns to face you. To your surprise, she extends her hand and drags her talons along your arms and chest. Whoa! Whoa! It's not that I'm not flattered, but,
Looks like you have a new friend, Chief. You two need some time together, or...
Stow it, Mort. She traces your arms and chest. You suddenly notice that she seems to be examining your scars. I'm so happy this game gives me the option to deny people's advances. Because they usually do it in such an awkward way. You suddenly notice she seems to be examining your scars. She withdraws her talons, clicks them twice, then bends forward and examines some of the tattoos on your chest.
Who writes on you? Hivers do that? No respect for zombies.
Just sounds like oomfies.
Zombies, nope, not paintings.
She sniffs, then pokes one of your scars.
This one, bad shape. Many scars, no preserves.
Her talons suddenly hook into the thread you brought her, and lightning-like she jabs another. Ah, fuck! She jabs another talon into the skin near one of your scars. It feels barely more than a pinprick. Oh, okay. But it looks like she's about to start stitching you up. You didn't deny anything, Path? Wait, what? What did I deny? I just...
Updated my journal.
What'd I do?
I have health.
Oh, fuck yeah. Sensation is curiously painless as Evine begins to stitch up your scars. When she's done, she sniffs you, frowns, then stabs her fingers into the embalming fluid. Within minutes, she has dabbed your body with the fluid, and strangely enough, it makes you feel better.
This may be the second time in my life I'm thankful I don't have a nose.
Evine puts the last touches on your body, gives you another sniff, nods, and then a shooing motion with her talons. Done. Go, go. Fuck yeah. There's your reward. Extra HP. I mean, I'm fucking taking it. How do I leave? Oh. That's how. There's a fucking staircase here that I never noticed. Before we walk up, it might be a good idea to quick save.
Done.
Charcoal charm. Okay, I'll take it. Hello. The skeleton number 748, according to the number chiseled above its brow. Is odd only on that some of its teeth appear to be false ones made of reddish-brown stone. They're clearly not valuable, however, as its caretakers would have otherwise removed them. Pardon me, have you seen any skeletons walking around here? What smock? Oh, wait, I'm confused. Just examine him. Someone has taken care to bind the bones of the skeleton with leather straps woven around the body in such a pattern that they resemble muscles and tendons. Excuse me. Muscles and tendons. The straps are secured to metal bolts punched into the skeleton's joints. This skeleton looks like it has seen a great deal of service. Many of its bones are chipped and its numerous fractures are bound with a sealant. And foul-smelling glues. Let's leave him at peace. I wonder if this Greybeard would mind if I borrowed his body. Greybeard? Greybeard. You know, geezer, old feller, yellow dog. Old. Ancient. Boomer. I think if he's in any position to object, why not take his body? Studies the skeleton for a moment and then shakes his head. Nah, I need a fresher one than this. And something with a little more dignity. This one's all creaky and fractured. You're not? Oh, you're a sack full of laughs. Besides, you're one to talk, Burke. Mirrors beg for mercy when you're around. Hell yeah, I'm stealing that insult. Oh yeah, at least I have all my parts. You're not quite sure how he managed with it without lungs. Let me tell you more, there's nothing more satisfying than walking around, swinging your arms, breathing the crisp air through the lungs. It's great to have a body. I'll have you know that helping you escape the preparation room has now been added to my growing list of regrets. I should have let you rot some more, that is. Glad you feel that way. Let's go. Uh-oh. The skeleton seems particularly old, the leather straps binding it together cracked and worn. The word repent has been carefully engraved into its forehead with some amount of skill. A rougher hand later chiseled 996 into both its temples. Someone has taken care of the binds. Okay. Whoa, Chief, that's vandalism. Those bolts are probably the only thing holding that bag of bones together. Necromancy only goes so far with these old fellas, you know? So? Oh, it's not a problem. Mort does a strange bobbing motion that you think might be a shrug. Just wasn't sure if you knew that or not. By all means, go ahead. Never mind, maybe some other time. You just killed all the fun. Hello? Are you lost? Yes. I will summon a guard to direct you out. Hold a moment. Snap his neck before you can call out. Let's wait. Dustman takes a step back, then clasps his hands together sharply 3 times. In response, a great iron bell starts tolling throughout the mortuary. Alright then. Oh, come on, dude! I thought we were gonna go! Oh, fuck, I don't have the arm anymore, do I?
Die.
Give me the arm. I do have the arm.
Damn.
Damn it.
Shit. Shit. Give. Wooden club? Alright, I'll take it. What happened? My dumbass just got caught. Dustman ropes. Can I put up my hood? Is that possible?
Die.
I feel like I should have snapped his neck. You might want to reload. Yeah. Feels like a good idea.
I'm gone.
Night, Ginger, don't die. Alright. Oh, it's not a problem. Da, 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 da. Just wasn't sure if you knew. Never mind. Graybeard. Take his body, and you're not. Ooh, banter, banter, banter. Alright. Dustman is just right here. Hey, dude. No, I'm not lost. I just had some questions. What's your business here? It's none of your concern. I'm here to see someone. Who are you here to see? What? I can't say fucking Pharaohs or whatever his name is. Don't feel bad about reloading in this game. It's kind of its whole theme. Oh, okay. Have fun updating your journal. I will try. I'm here to see Dole. In the receiving room on the second floor, he is quite busy and not in the best of health. Unless you have pressing business, I would not disturb him. Very well, thanks for the information. Oz then returns to his duties. Bro, I just finished talking to you. Settle the fuck down. Alright.
actually, wow, you can have a lot of party members. Holy shit. Has to pause the game. That's downstairs. Okay, what's this way? You can sprint. Are you sure? Walk twice. I don't... Doesn't seem to be working. Yoink. I want to try to sprint. This does not seem to be working. Okay, double click doesn't work for some reason. There's an option to have you automatically run in the settings. Is there? I'm gonna save before I mess with anything. Gameplay. Max HP and level up, always run. Okay. There we go. Anybody in here? Got a bandage. Container's locked. We got clot charm. Ugh. Fuck is that? We got adjustment and embalming charm. Mortuary task list. Someone has penned a series of tasks on the red ink. I would like the contracted workers to be inspected thrice a day at the end of each work shift when the new initiates come on duty. We have experienced too many contracted collapses when engaged with heavy labor as of late, and I fear the embalming enchantments initially used on the corpses may be decaying or may have been warped somehow. The contracted workers could be inspected every 8 hours and raised if they collapsed. Then this would prevent the backlog of shells in the preparation room and free up more contracted workers for other duties. I do not wish collapsed bodies to be disposed of when possible. The original contracted shells are to be raised and be made to resume their duties. I've included spare embalming charms within the shelves for the initiates on duty. They are to be used only when the shells cannot be repaired with stitching, bandaging, or applications of embalming fluid. Okay. Huh. This item will work on either you or more. Simply place it in your quick item slot and use it from the quick menu, or have more use it on you in order for it to take effect. When casting, the target gains temporary hit points and the temporary bonus of +1 AC for a half hour. The extra hit points will heal the target if he is less than max hit points, or they will give him bonus hit points for a half hour. Okay. That's really nice. Looks like a fucking dune worm. This skeleton has either seen a great deal of combat or has fallen down one too many staircases. Both its arms and legs have been broken and rebuilt with the aid of leather straps and thin iron rods. The front of its skull bears the number 863. The back of the skull has caved in, forming an empty cavity. You notice that someone has taken advantage of this and tucked a rolled piece of parchment inside the skull. You slip the parchment out of the worker's skull. Oddly enough, it looks as if the skull's cavity is intended to store messages. A tiny string is attached to the attachment from the hook bolted inside the skull, as if it was to keep the parchment from accidentally falling out. You unhook the string and glance over at the parchment. It looks like a reminder from one of the mortuary custodians. Judging from the note, the skeleton seems to have been a walking messenger of sorts. As you take the second glance at the skeleton, you realize it has stopped in front of the slab because it can't figure out how to move past it. I doubt you would have delivered it anytime soon. Makes no reply. Great talking to you, Bones. Stay healthy. Zombie, or the number. I want to say I do really like how skeletons, they don't just have their own, like, magical joints. They have to, like, maintain the skeletons. I like that. I really like that piece of world building. 1146 is carved into the forehead of this walking corpse. Its lips are sewn together with coarse black thread. The entire body is covered in horrible scars, worse even than your own. As if its owner had been burned to death, its nose, ears, and several digits are missing. What do you mean by digits? Presumably charred away from some long ago conflagration. I don't know, shut up. As you block its path to get its attention, it stops and gazes at you with vacant eyes. No, nothing. You don't see me. You can see shit. Fingers. Oh, right, because digits are fingerprints, right. Are you lost? No. If you're not lost, then what's your business? That is none of your concern. I'm afraid that is my concern. Mayhaps the guards can loosen your tongue. She looks like she's about to summon the guards. Snap her neck! We're not fast. Fuck! Dodges your lunge for her. Taking a step back, she clasps her hands together sharply 3 times. Fuck.
All right.
Oh, what? No, that's not what I wanted.
All right.
There we go. Okay. Apparently I'm fucking behind a ways here. Let's just restock. Done. Done. Inventory. Put this here. Put that there. Quick items. The task list. Yeah. Okay, they're not bothered. Alright, we're good. We're back in safety. Alright, this is the third and last request for the pry bar. If it has been misplaced, tell me and I shall go to the Hive Market and purchase another. I have no obligation to maintaining the contracted workers, but I have been trying to repair the skeletons. The bolts are wedged in so tight I can't get them out. Also, if the locks on the storage cabinet... fucking scabs on my lips.
Also, if the locks in the storage cabinets on the 3rd floor have become stuck due to the heat, and I need a pry bar to snap them open as well. Okay, so I need a pry bar for them. If the pry bar is indeed lost, I will see about procuring the services of a locksmith and having the cabinet locks replaced. Your aid in this matter would be appreciated. It's been scrawled beneath the message. I will need a key. Alright.
Forced it.
Open.
Nice. Bone charm. That's exactly what I needed. Corpse fly charm. Fuck is a corpse fly charm? This corpse fly looks like it was frozen. It appears to be dead, but you can't be sure. The magic contained within the charm is activated when the insect is consumed. When swallowed, the receipt suddenly becomes extremely nauseous. The recipient. Wow. A few seconds later, this charmed individual expels a stream of insects from their nose and mouth. Providing the charmed individual can keep their wits about them after the casting, the caster can send this cloud to attack a target. Wow, okay. +2 to armor class, +2 to armor class versus crushing attacks. So +4. And then plus 15% resistance to crushing attacks. This old finger bone charm has been hollowed out and tiny symbols have been scratched on its surface. A user must snap it in 2 to activate it. When snapped, the bone charm temporarily strengthens the user's skeleton and acts as a ward against breaks and fractures. The charm gives the user an overall bonus to their armor class and additional resistance against crushing attacks. Do not use. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna need it. What is this one? Glistening blood drop is as hard and smooth as a pearl. When placed on the tongue, it dissolves instantly and spreads through the user's bloodstream. The charm stimulates the user's blood into clotting and scabbing over existing wounds, healing any minor damage the user may be suffering before consuming the charm. Therefore, as long as the charm is in effect, the player's blood becomes more aware of new wounds that occur, especially any attacks that draw blood. The charmed individual becomes more resistant to slashing and piercing attacks, and their blood clots and scabs over wounds as soon as the flesh is torn. Okay. So what's this one? Resistance to fire and magical fire. This piece of charcoal is a charred bone fragment of some creature, perhaps a finger bone or a talon. Various symbols have been scratched into its surface. The scratching are so faint you almost miss them. Excuse me. This charcoal charm temporarily protects the user against flames and extreme heat. To use this charm, the charred bone is snapped and both halves are ground to powder, and then the charcoal dust is rubbed over the heart of the user. The heart? I'd be shit, I guess. Oh, hi. Greetings. Oh, pry bar. The corpse's meaty head is clearly severed at some point and hastily sewn back on. Several different sets of stitching, all in various states of unraveling, seem to indicate that the head is constantly being knocked back off and reattached during the course of its work. A number 79 has been cut into its temple.
circumscribed by a fanged circle that appears to have been branded on its forehead. The fanged circle looks like it was branded on the corpse's forehead long ago, presumably before it died. It might be a religious icon of some sort or a rite of passage. You notice that one of the recesses between the inner fangs has a small triangle within it, as if some special significance.
Updated my journal.
The corpse makes no reply. It looks like it is too far gone to answer any of the questions. This looks to be the corpse of a well-aged, even ancient woman. Excuse me. Aside from the embalming fluid stink, the stitches sealing her mouth, and the number 679 stitched onto her right cheek, it's likely she looks only slightly different now than how she did in her final years. So, doing anything later? Yeah. This animated skeleton smells horrible, as if it had been only freshly stripped and prepared. Its jaw and major joints are tightly bound with leather straps, and a rough smock has been thrown over it. The number 1221 has been chiseled into his forehead. Okay, well, what I do need to do is pry bar.
Forced it.
Nice. Got some money, some clot charms. I'm gonna save real quick. Save again. Okay. Let's head back downstairs. We got what we needed up here.
All right.
Can I pry open this door down here? Nope. Of course not. Well, actually, wait, hold on.
Failed.
Damn it! Do you know someone named Farad? Dustman. Oh, that's right. Yeah, no. A missing journal. Portal downstairs. Okay, well, never mind. You done? I'll stitch up, go. Okay, well, I was hoping that she would have something more, but I guess not. That's all sealed. Is this the portal? Hey, doll. Hold on. I doubt he'd care, but just in case. Did you know there's someone disguised as a zombie in the Eastern Chambers? Are you certain? Yes, it's a good disguise.
Updated my journal.
Into another... I shall inform the guards at once. Well, shit. I mean, it gives me experience, but I honestly don't really want to do that. I wasn't expecting him to care. Which one's my most recent save? Is it this one? I think it's this one.
I'm gone.
The front gate is the most obvious. Oh yeah, that's right. He already told me that. Not so helpful. There's this. I'll need a key. Can I just like bash it open?
Failed.
Damn it. Where am I supposed to get this key? I feel like I'm supposed to kill the dustman in the second floor. Or third floor, excuse me. Okay, well it is starting to get late in the day. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. That is true, the disguise. You are right. I had entirely forgotten about the disguise. Greetings! I've got some questions. How do I get the look like that? That disguise is pretty good. Say, can you disguise me as a zombie too? Looks up at you down for a few moments, mumbling to himself, then nods. Uh-huh. Me need jar of embalming fluid. Points at scars in your chest. It needs some... Oh, fuck's sake! Let's see if I can find some. Oh, I already used it. Shit. Is there anything here? Just inform me that worker exorbited some same walking pattern when one was zombie decades ago. So whatever the reason for this behavior. Okay, well, nothing. Oh! There's some more embalming fluid that I never noticed. We just need a needle. Wherever one might be.
Forced it.
Open.
Ancient copper earring. This copper earring looks ancient. Oddly enough, there doesn't seem to be a hook or any means of actually attaching it to your ear. A series of strange grooves have been carved into the side of the earring, however, which might merit a closer examination. If you ever are capable of examining an object further, perform... Okay. The copper earring looks extremely old. It looks as if it was meant to be worn, but there is nothing seemingly to be a hook or any means of actually attaching it to your ear. There is a series of strange grooves on the side. Examine the grooves. Grooves are evenly spaced along the inside of the earring. Upon closer examination, they remind you of small fangs. They are definitely man-made, but you can't figure out what they were intended for. Insert your fingernail into the notch. Matches where the triangle was. You hook your fingernail into the third groove of the top and press inwards. As you do, there is a click and the top of the earring snaps open. Not only can you wear this earring now, it also looks like there is a secret compartment inside the earring. You shake the earring, but nothing comes out. Whatever was hidden in the earring is gone now. Discovering the latch to the earring will now allow you to wear it. In addition, a secret compartment may be made for the earring for more valuable. Make the earring more valuable to a merchant. Interesting. Okay. I don't see why not. Oh, okay. So I see what's going on. Interesting how I can only, like, wear one earring. Well, I have embalming fluid. I just don't have a needle anymore. Check Mort's inventory?
What's up? Yeah?
What? Wait, hold on. He has shit? He has a tooth.
If I could part with it, I would. But it's a part of me. If I could part with it, I would. Unless you suddenly become a dentist, hands off. If I could part with it, I'd rather hold on to it, thank. If I could part with it, I would. In case you didn't notice, Chief, those are my teeth.
Mort is a skeleton. He's just a floating head.
Can't part with that. Sorry. Can't part with that. Sorry. Can't part with that. In case you didn't notice, Chief, those are my teeth.
Interesting. Okay. Here, there we go. I'm assuming he can't actually, like, carry anything. Wait, hold on. Why is his pouch so much fucking spacious than mine? He's a floating skull. Check the item description. Default weapon, 1 to 3 piercing, speed 1, proficiency, fists. Don't ask! Mort's bite is lethal and he can, masticate someone to death. As long as his quick weapon slots are not all filled, Mort can always select bite as his current weapon. Mort's bite is his difficult attack, although the amount of damage he can do with his bite is relatively small. It allows him to attack quickly, which can infuriate any mage who's trying to cast a spell. That's fucking funny. Oh, okay, so that's how I switch it. You can't wear anything though. Alright. You know what? We got pliers.
All right.
Let's head back upstairs. Or not pliers, excuse me. We've got the pry bar.
I'm gone.
Using your pry bar, you rip the bolts from the skeleton's joints. The skeleton collapses. Some sort of bone still twitching. Okay. Iron spike, leather straps. That didn't help too much. He doesn't have a body that takes up space, so he has more space. Actual big brain. You know what? I'll accept that logic. Well, we killed him. The air roaring from the mouth of this immense furnace is incredibly hot. Walking even a few steps past the archway would certainly cause your hair and flesh to burst into flames. Okay, well, I can't go that way then. It's already open. Hey, how's it going?
You didn't see anything. You didn't see me just rip him apart. Don't worry about it. Let's see, inventory screen. Let's grab that. Move that there. Can these not stack? Oh, that's a weapon. 1 to 3 piercing. 1 to 6 crushing. Crushing as well. What is this? 1 to 6 also crushing. 2 to 4 crushing. Okay, this one is speed 1, so I'll switch these out. Give you the club. The straps used to bind the skeleton workers' bonds together. Although the straps are frayed along the edges, it still looks pretty strong.
Failed.
Fuck. Sometimes it's a pure fluff, like the junk item. Is that actually pure fluff? It's a collection of junk, small springs, broken bolts, and a cracked gear or two. Looks like someone felt these pieces might be useful one day, but they seem pretty useless to you. Alright, well then you get to carry it. We'll put the charms down here. That's useful. We'll give you the scalpel. I don't know if these will ever be useful. Yeah, you can't use any of those. You can use that, though. Put notes... Okay. I didn't know if they were going to be useful eventually. Alright, so that's all there. That's on him. How the fuck... I don't want to fucking kill everyone in here. Unless you need them in the moment. Okay. I'm very hesitant too. Maybe I can just lull one over here. Kill him silently. Is that like a thing I can do? Just juke them around the room. I mean, I could. You're right. It's really not that hard. And yoink.
Huh? Good as done.
Done.
Junk. We're just gonna. You know what? Fuck it. We're just stealing everything. We're going through this. Check the containers. You fucking got it. Can I stealth up to the... Oh. Never mind. Oh! Hey, when you look at that! Nice ass, bro. Nope, nothing. Ooh, a hammer? That's nice. Alright, let's go. Hey! Now we can go downstairs. Hell yeah. Oh, hey, how's it going?
Done.
What are you gonna do, huh? Slowly walk towards me? Yeah, I don't think so. Well, there's one portal. Come on, Mort, we gotta get moving. Dobering corpse has its eyes sewn shut, as well as its mouth. Carved in its brow, the threadwork that keeps the ocular cavity sealed looks extremely old. You wonder if the eyes were sewn shut before the man's death. You notice that he is carrying a huge tome in his hands, as if taking it somewhere. You carefully take the tome from the corpse's hands. It doesn't seem to notice. The tome appears to be a book of enchantments and wards. It is filled with diagrams and charts detailing. I'm glad while I'm being chased around, I have the chance to open up this massive wizard tome just to read it. Ugh. The book itself is extremely heavy. As awkward as the zombie is, it must be extremely strong. Okay, so that's to go back upstairs. Actually, wait, hold on. Yep. Oh, wait, hold on.
All right.
Can I go through this door now? Oh, I can! Settle down. Essentially, ghastly looking female corpse is missing its ear, nose, and lips. Ugh. In order to sew her jaw closed, whoever prepared her had to draw the skin especially tight around her mouth. You can still see a line of crooked yellow teeth through the open slits that remain. Number 891 has been carved into the flesh of her brow. So, girl, you doing anything later? See, guys, if you riz up the ugly women, then they're less likely to, deny your advances. Wait, does this say clean? Oh no, it's cleaning, not clean rag. Alright, well that was very... That's very nice. Let's go.
Done.
Hey, how's it going? Just keep running, running. Whoa, you look big. Oh, you look scary. Uh-oh. I feel like I've made a mistake. Oh, these guys are massive. Oh, that's a lot of you. Go. Go back to the portal. Go back to the portal. Morty? Okay, cool. Is the portal here? Yes!
Reminder to save before you leave the mortuary, before you see everything.
It's a little late for that. You fuck. Listen.
Done.
Should have just sent the message sooner, forehead. There was actually something important. Was there? How important? Like, legit. How important? Voice acted in everything that important. When was my last quick save? This is Mortuary.
I'm gone.
It autosaved. It's okay. Hey, it's okay. Alright, where am I going? I am really curious about you. Before you is a giant skeleton in ornate bronze armor. The armor has been bolted into the skeleton's frame, and a series of elaborate symbols have been carved across the breastplate. You wonder where the skeleton came from. You weren't aware that they made humans in this size. The huge blade on its hand looks like it weighs as much as a wagon cart. The skeleton's intricate bronze armor is riveted onto its rib cage and shoulder blades with a series of iron bolts. As you study the frame behind the armor, you notice the same iron bolts are set into the skeleton's shoulders, elbow, pelvic, and knee joints. A mass of thick leather cords and heavy knotted ropes run along the length of the skeleton's arms and legs, woven in such a pattern that they resemble muscle and tendons. Despite the armor's obvious age, it looks well cared for. It shines brightly, and the symbols engraved in the breastplate seem to flow in the firelight, shifting slightly when you try to focus on them. Almost unconsciously, you let your gaze relax as you look at the symbols. After a moment, the symbols cease shifting and resolve into a trail of runes that run up and down the breastplate. Strangely enough, the interlocking pattern of runes reminds you of chains, and with that thought you suddenly recall that these runes are some sort of warding enchantment. You study the runes for a while, but you can't decipher the enchantment. It looks pretty complicated, and you're having a hard time concentrating. You consult the tome and compare the diagrams to the markings on the breastplate. From what you can make out, the runes are a lesser armoring enchantment, but several skull-shaped runes and spherical tracings along the edge of the armor suggest that several greater nomadic and warding enchantments are woven in as well. Touching the skeleton will most likely cause it to awaken and defend itself. Okay. The heavy tome you got from the Zoomfee might have something to do with these big skellies. Excuse me. Check the cool-looking altar. Okay. From what you can make out from the tome, it seems the armoring enchantment applies only to the breastplate. The necromantic. It's like romantic, but you know, dead. Necromantic enchantment allows the skeleton to be raised, but it is the warding enchantment that gives the skeleton its limited awareness of its surroundings. You'd guess that if you were to mar the skeleton's wards, it would interpret it as an attack, unless you blinded it to your presence first. Mar the runes maintaining the warding enchantment first, and then work backward through the rune pattern, canceling the nomadic, then the armoring. Okay, hold on. Alright, hold on, I gotta think. I gotta actually use my brain. 1 second. So, armor enchantment applies only to the breastplate. The necromantic enchantment allows the skeleton to be raised, but it is the warding enchantment that gives the skeleton its limited awareness of its surroundings. You guess that if you were to mar the skeleton's wards, it would interpret it as an attack unless you blinded it to your presence. So, from the phrasing of this, it sounds like if I remove its warding enchantment, If I remove the warding enchantment, it sounds like it's going to then make the skeleton aware of me and then make it attack me. But the way it gives no other solution makes it seem like I am supposed to... Oh, show more. Oh, okay. Guess that if you were to mar the skeleton's wards... But since there is no other obvious solution, it makes me think the phrasing is meant to lead into you thinking, if you remove the limited awareness, it then becomes no awareness. I can't quick save. Mar its runes, maintaining the warding enchantment first, then work backward through the rune pattern. Canceling nomadic, then armor. The work is difficult and nerve-wracking at first, but slowly your mind begins to focus, and the runes begin to unravel beneath your attack. Within minutes, the giant skeleton has become stripped of the enchantments binding it. It collapses, falling to the floor with a crash of bones and a heavy, clanging noise. You wait for a moment, and no one responds to the sound. Moving quickly, you sift through the skeleton's parts on the floor, most of it too heavy or too old to be used. But you discover a piece of the skeleton's breastplate with a majority of the broken enchantments engraved on it. You have a feeling it could be proved useful. That is going to be useful for him. How do I read this? Okay. I did want to talk to him, though. Examine it carefully. Oh, I can't talk to him. Shit. I was gonna ask if, like, Mort was okay with this.
I feel stronger.
Already a level up. Armor, symbols, runes, compare, consult, mar.
Looks like my skills have increased.
And he is leveled up to yes. Alright, examine. Examine. Study. Study. Compare. Consult. Mar. Fuck yes! It says, here lies Diorana. Oh, hello. You see a strikingly beautiful ghostly form before you. Her arms are crossed and her eyes are closed. She has long flowing hair, and her gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. As you watch, she stirs slightly and her eyes flicker.
You! What is it that brings you here? Have you come to see firsthand the misery you have wrought? Perhaps in death I still hold some shred of use for you, my love.
Her eyes slowly open and she blinks in confusion for a moment, as if uncertain where she is. She looks around slowly, then sees you. Her tranquil face suddenly twists into a snarl. Who are you? The spirit makes a begging motion with her hands. How can it be that the thieves of the mind continue to steal my name from your memory? Do you not remember me, my love? The ghost stretches out her arms. Think! Her voice becomes desperate again. The name. Dionara? Dionara. Must invoke some memory within you. I
think I feel the stirrings of memory. Tell me more. Perhaps your words shall chase the shadows from my mind, Diorana. Oh, at last the fates show mercy. Even death cannot chase me from your mind, my love. Do you not see? Your memory shall return. Tell me, how can I help you? And I shall. Do you know who I am? You are one both blessed and cursed, my love. And you are the one who is never far from my thoughts and heart. Blessed and cursed, what do you mean? The nature of your curse should be apparent, my love. Look at you, she points at you. Death rejects you, your memories have abandoned you. Do you not pause and wonder why? I'm still trying to get my bearings, actually. What else can you tell me about myself? I know that you once claimed you loved me, and that you would love me until death claimed us both. I believed that, never knowing the truth who you were, what you were. What am I? I cannot... She suddenly freezes. She speaks slowly, carefully, as if her voice frightens her. The truth is this. You are one who dies many deaths. These deaths have given the knowing of all things mortal, and in your hand lies the spark of life and death. Those that die near you carry a trace of themselves that you can bring forth. As Dianara speaks the words, a crawling sensation wells up in the back of your skull. You suddenly feel compelled to look at your hand, and you lift it up and look at it. You can see the blood coursing sluggishly through your arms, pouring into your muscles, and in turn giving you strength to your bones. What?
Updated my journal.
And you know Dianara is right. You suddenly remember how to coax the dimmest spark of life from your body and bring it forth. The thought both horrifies you and intrigues you. You remembered how to raise others from the dead. Holy shit. To access this ability, select special abilities. Holy shit! I had other questions. What do you wish to know? Who are you? I'm your love, bitch. The spirit makes a begging motion with her hands. How can it be that the thieves of the mind continue to steal my name from your memory? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. Alright, well, you tell me where I am? Duh, that's the wrong one. As you are about to ask Diana the question, it catches in your throat. It occurs to you that if you tell her you're looking for an escape route, she might feel you are abandoning her. If you are going to ask her how to leave, you'll need to be delicate about it. Dianara, I am in danger. Can you guide me to a place of safety? I shall return as soon as I can speak to you again. In danger? Dianara looks concerned. Of course, my love. I will aid you in any way I can. She closes her eyes for a moment, and you watch an ethereal zephyr pass through her body, stirring her hair. After a moment, the zephyr dies and her eyes slowly open. Perhaps there's a way. Yes? I sense this place holds many doors shrouded from mortal eyes. Perhaps you can use one of the portals as a means of escape. Portals are holes in existence leading to destinations in the inner and outer planes. If you could find the proper key, you could escape through them. Oh, is this a hub world? So I get more of those fucking notches? Okay. As if attempting to remember, portals will reveal themselves when you have the proper key. Unfortunately, these keys can be almost anything. An emotion, a piece of wood, a dagger of silvered glass. Not slivered, silvered. A scrap of cloth, a tune you hum to yourself. I fear that the dustmen are the only ones who know the keys you can use to leave their halls, my love. I see. I have some other questions. Blessed and cursed. Why is that a curse? I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead. I do believe that every incarnation weakens your thoughts and memories. You claim you have lost your memory. Perhaps it is a side effect of countless deaths? If so, what more will you lose in successive deaths? If you lose your mind, you will not even know enough to realize that you cannot die. You shall truly be doomed. How long has this been going on? I do not truly know, except that it has gone on long enough. What is this place? Where are you? Why, you are here, with me, my love. As in the times when life was something both of us shared. Now it is the eternal boundary that separates us. Okay, so that's the difference between... Yeah, okay. It is the barrier I fear you shall never cross, my love. It is the barrier between your life and what remains of mine. I see. Perhaps you could answer some other questions. Nothing now, Diarnara. Though I shall return. Farewell. Hold on a moment. I learned much when I traveled with you, my love. And what I have lost, I have retained. I have not divulged all that I know to you. My sight is clear, whilst you fumble in the dark for a spark of thought. Okay, you don't need to be a fucking dick about it. Just ask her. She's your love, supposedly. Maybe she's just lying to me. Oh shit, I didn't consider that. She could just be lying. Uh-oh. It's fine. If she's lying, oh well. Fucking... I'll manipulate her. Time itself relaxes its hold as the chill of oblivion slowly claims us, my love. Glimpses of things yet to come swarm across my vision. I see you. I see you as you are now, and... Why are you suddenly silent? Is your ranting tired? You... Stop being a dick to her! I see what lies ahead of you. It ripples through the plains, stemming outward from this point. Shall I speak of what I see? Tell me. First, I require a promise. A promise you will return, that you will find some means to save me or join me. That a woman I once loved would blackmail promises from me with the promise of revelations. Wow, that is gaslighting 101. Oh my god. Okay. I like how... Okay, there is a make a vow. Okay. Okay. How does this game function with the funny? Is it like Baldur's Gate, where you can make a promise, but then just turn your back on it once you find more information, or just at any point, just turn your back on it? And along with that, vice versa, can you lie to someone, intend to do something else, and then when more information is presented to you, you can still do better, pretty much? So so if I make this vow, I promise to come back, and then I find out that she is secretly the big bad who is just trying to manipulate me and get me to do what she wants, then I can turn my back on her. You never really locked in anything? Fuck yeah, we're making the vow.
This is what my eyes see, my love, unfettered by the shackles of time. You shall meet enemies 3, but none more dangerous than yourself in your full glory. They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality, given life and twisted by the laws of the planes.
Actually, scratch that. There's some stuff that you can lock yourself into, but this is not one. Okay. You had me the first half, I ain't gonna lie. I thought you fucking tricked me for a second.
You shall come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. There you will be asked to make a terrible sacrifice, my love. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy that which keeps you alive and be immortal no longer.
So that's why you had me make the fucking vow? Because you knew what was coming? Okay. Look, I did just say, don't gaslight you, but like, come on, man. That's kind of cuntish. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like immortality anyways.
I know that you must die while you still can. The circle must come to a close, my love. You were not meant for this life. You must find that which was taken from you and travel beyond, into the lands of the dead.
I was born this way. I was born with this curse, was I not? It feels like a hereditary. It feels like a heretical. It feels hereditary, and if not hereditary, it feels like something that God's put onto me out of spite. You were not? Okay, well, alright. If I wasn't, then yeah, fuck this.
Updated my journal.
I do not know your ability to rise from the dead. I do believe that every incarnation weakens your thoughts and memories. You had already told me this. Farewell,
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
Is that a spoiler? Honestly, it probably is a spoiler, but I'm gonna let it slide because I don't know. What we're gonna do? Ban you? You back with me, Chief? You kind of drifted out on me there. No, I'm fine. Do you know who that spirit was? Eh? Spirit? That specter I was talking to. The woman. You're rattling to your bone box with some woman? Where? Looks around excited. What did she look like? Oh, sorry. I thought the dialogue was saying like, oh, she was hot. You didn't see her? No, you just kind of drifted out for a bit there. Just stood there, statue-like. I was a little worried you'd gone addled on me again. No, I'm fine. Let's move on. Okay, yeah, that was kind of important.
Done.
All right. We're gonna do this. Just so I remember what to come back to. All right, so I'm gonna end the stream here because we just reached 3.5 hours.
You again, I swear.
You shut your bitch ass up. All right, I'm ending the stream here. I might continue this tomorrow. The schedule is gonna be up in the air for a while until I get my new job and properly settle in, which should happen sometime eventually within the next month, few weeks. I'll let you all know when it happens. So have a great rest of your day, you fucks. Don't die. This game is very much enjoyable.
This is
to
it.
me. Can you shut your bitch ass up? I'm enjoying this. I like the plot hook of this. We're not even through the introduction. So have a great rest of your day, you fucks. Don't die. All that shit. Y'all know the drill. See ya.